Well, hey there, guys, and happy Monday. It's weird for me still being on Monday. Do you like my new hair? Jordan, I guess I kind of stole this from you, but the long hair was getting in the way, and so I just cut it all off. So, as per your request, Eric, Jordan did give me my topic for my video today, which is cuttlefish, which I'm totally stoked about because I love cuttlefish. They're some of the coolest animals in the world. But, before I get talking about that, I'd like to address our viewers really quick. We as a channel are currently entered in this contest that's not really a contest. If you guys follow us, I'm sure you've heard of the Vlog Brothers on YouTube, and as you may or may not have heard, John is going on paternal leave. Kind of like maternal leave when a woman gets pregnant, except because he's a father. So what they're doing in his absence are they're having a ton of people host in his place, and one of the hosts is going to be somebody who left a video response to their video. We left a video response, and I'm not sure if it'll help, but if you guys want to, it'd be cool if you went on there and said, hey, there are these guys called the ClassyCollegeCats who would be really good at hosting for you. So go check out that video. It's John's latest video on their channel. And like I said, leave a comment maybe. Tell them that you think it'd be cool if we hosted. Now, onto cuttlefish. Cuttlefish are in class Cephalopoda, which is the same class in the animal kingdom that octopuses are in. Octopuses, octopi, I've never been good at that. Also in class Cephalopoda, besides just the cuttlefish and the octopus, are also squids and nautiluses. I told you I'm not good at it. Alright, real quick, let's break down the word cephalopoda. It comes from the Greek, cephalo meaning head, poda meaning foot. So literally it means head foot, which is kind of accurate if you think about it. I mean, look at an octopus. It's a big head with a ton of tentacles coming out of it, or specialized feet. The cuttlefish is actually really similar to the octopus in that it has 8 tentacles, but it also has 2 arms, and it's generally a lot smaller than your average octopus. But by far the coolest thing about cuttlefish is the way that they disguise themselves. The way they do it has to do with like chromatophores in their skin, and it's really complex, and I don't even entirely understand it myself, but suffice to say that they can change the color of their skin to match just about anything. Because of that, a lot of people compare them to chameleons and call them the chameleons of the sea. But more than just replicating the colors that are behind them, they can create moving patterns. There'll be links in the description below to tons of videos because these are amazing animals, and I think you guys will really enjoy seeing some of the stuff that they can do. Not only can the cuttlefish match color behind them, they can also match texture. So if they're on the sandy sea floor, they'll make it look like they're made of gravel and silt. But more than just looking like it, they can change the shape of their skin to make themselves look rough and like they're just part of the sea bottom. A lot of times, cuttlefish will also hide in kelp, and they'll just leave their tentacles and arms out there waving around, but pulling them close into their body so they're not too far out, making it look like they're part of the kelp. Again, there'll be a video in the description, but it's some of the coolest things I've ever seen. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have read Harry Potter, and you've probably heard of the Invisibility Cloak. Scientists are using cuttlefish to help develop something that's like an invisibility cloak. Like I said, I don't entirely know how the cuttlefish do this with their skin, but I'm sure the scientists working on it do. They're having a bit of a hard time transposing it into fabric, but they're working really hard, and they're getting pretty close to getting an invisibility cloak, or something like it, made. And it's all thanks to our little friend the cuttlefish. As Captain Jack Sparrow would say, let us not forget our dear friend, the cuttlefish. That was a really bad impression. So Jordan, thank you for the really interesting topic. It was a lot of fun talking about it, and I love cuttlefish. And it was funny because I had actually just learned about cuttlefish in my biolab the week before you told me to do this. Onto your topic, I think it'd be interesting if you talked about the passing of Roger Ebert, one of the great film critics of our time. He died very recently, and I'd like you to talk about him, his legacy, and what all happened with him. Eric, good punishment, and I'm excited to see what you talk about on Friday again. So I'll see you guys.